it's brilliant on this criminal's part, but this also made me think of why don't people grave rob more? I'll get your thoughts on that in a minute. Alan?
Can we just go to the grave robbing thing? Because that sounds interesting, more interesting to me. I mean,
Who these people were. You know who these people were. You know what they were worth. You know what they were buried in. You know what they're packing underground that nobody's going to miss, and nobody in a real sane mind is ever going to get to. So the person in the box ain't using it. So why not?
Like Aunt Bertha's fucking Tiffany brooch is on her fucking coat when she goes into that dirt, and that just seems like a waste of perfectly good Tiffany jewelry. You know.
Well, I'm going to say, this is almost like Inception, where Joseph Gordon-Levitt does the recon. Like, we need a recon person on our team, because if that motherfucker ain't on Aunt Bertha's wrist, and we dug and rented, some sort of light to be able to and burn a gajillion calories and open it up to empty wrists, fucking recon guy's getting a shovel to his dick.
Look, that's reasonable. I think, and I think the recon guy, he's got to really dive in. He's got to go to like viewings. He's got to attend funerals as just a stranger. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just I worked with him. I heard, I heard ex-coworker let me know.
And maybe if you play your cards right, you could pull a Will Ferrell from Wedding Crashers. Get some grieving tale.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's very much Wedding Crashers leg. It's just funeral crash. You got to do your research.
Right.
Got to get family trees, things of that nature.
The way I'm looking at it is you pay off. Who's the guy at the funeral home that prepares the body? You pay him off. Hey, do they have anything valuable? Was it fake? Did it look legit?
The only thing I can think of is like a morgue butler, and that's not it. That's
a morgue butler. Is that a thing?
I think they're called morticians.
Yeah.
Morgue butler. Yeah, this is the morgue butler episode now. I hope you know.
That guy's got the easiest job of all. Can I get you anything, sir?
Nope.
Nothing. The guy's gonna lay there.
Morgue concierge. That sounds right. Oh god.
An extra pillow.
But no, I mean that makes perfect sense. Like Uncle Jim Bob has a fucking like gold tooth or diamond tooth. Wiggle that bad boy on out of there. He doesn't need that in the afterlife. Yeah, you got to have a guy on the inside. I think recon guy's got to establish a lot of relationships. He's got to do some. It's basically just networking, but for dead people.
So where do you draw the line? I mean, say Uncle Petey
about 6 feet. About
6 feet. Yeah, I say Uncle Petey got buried in a $2,500 Armani suit, 3-piece. With some shit kickers that are real nice. Do you take those puppies too?
I mean, you got to ask yourself, is it worth the dig?
Yeah. Are they Ferragamos? Yep, probably. We'll take those.
I mean, obviously you can't go after like strictly famous people, but I say, look, here's what's the best part is the richest people usually get those mausoleums, like the above ground, like just like little stone fortresses. Crowbarring a big rock open ain't as hard as digging under the ground. So that's where you target first, okay? You go for old money. You go for Rolexes, diamond rings, like you said, like old ladies, old money, old ladies with brooches.
Rockefellers, Vanderbilts.
I'm sure you could do some serious recon at places like that. I'm sure you could roll into a place like that. You're like, oh, I was a business partner of his. No, you dedicate
the next 20 years of your life to become a fucking stonemason. Okay, so you break into these mausoleums, no fucking trace.
Here's the thing, though, and it doesn't have to be as covert as I think everybody thinks. Have you ever seen cemetery security? If they have it, it ain't like they're just some guy who's the local drunk who likes to stay up till 5 a.m. drinking like peppermint schnapps until he falls on his face. You pay him a couple $100. You just roll in there with some heavy equipment and say, "Oh yeah, we're getting prepped for tomorrow." That's it.
Mm-hmm.